You're looking at a production line that never sleeps.
Here, every hour, 25,000 products roll off the line.
It's a frantic race against time for the biggest holiday season on the planet. But wait, this isn't just about quantity.
How do you automate a complex artisanal baking process that even Italian master bakers take 3 days to complete one loaf?
How do you bend millions of rock-hard candy sticks without breaking them? Today, we'll go inside the factory of dreams, where precise science meets the magic of Christmas.
The biggest challenge here isn't baking it, it's keeping it alive.
That's right, you heard me correctly. Inside this industrial steel factory, they are nurturing a living organism decades old.
What would happen if this organism died? The entire multi-million-dollar production line would have to shut down.
This is the heart of the factory, the natural mother yeast.
Unlike industrial yeast you buy at the supermarket, this strain is as temperamental as an A-list star.
The engineers here don't call it mixing dough. They call it feeding the yeast.
This process is strictly confidential regarding temperature and humidity.
Why does the yeast need to ferment for so long? Yeast needs time to consume sugar, producing CO2 gas and alcohol.
It's the alcohol that evaporates during baking, creating the aroma, and the CO2 that forms those beautiful air pockets.
Even a 2 degrees Celsius deviation in room temperature, and this multi-ton batch of dough instantly turns into animal feed.
The pressure is immense.
After the yeast has feasted for 12 hours, the dough has tripled in size. Now for the more violent part, division.
Look at these robotic arms. They round the dough balls.
This action is crucial. It's called creating surface tension.
It helps the bread stand firm and rise tall instead of spreading out like a disc.
But here's the interesting part. Why is panettone always in a brown paper mold?
It's not just for looks.
Panettone dough is extremely rich in butter and eggs. It's incredibly soft and fragile. Without this paper armor, the bread would collapse the moment it entered the oven.
But this paper mold also causes a big problem after baking that engineers must solve with a hanging upside down method we'll see in a few minutes.
50 minutes in a terrestrial hell.
Temperature is precisely controlled in each zone.
Before entering the oven, the bread is decorated with a sugar and almond topping. This is the signature of this bread line.
This topping will harden, creating a crispy contrast to the soft interior.
But pay attention, the bread rises very high. This is the most dangerous moment.
If it rises too slowly, it will become dense and hard.
Laser sensors continuously scan the surface of the bread to ensure everything is under control.
Here it is, the strangest moment of the process.
Immediately upon exiting the oven, while the bread is still hot and its gluten structure unstable, machines instantly skewer the bottom of the bread and flip them upside down.
Why torture the bread like this? This is pure physics. By hanging it upside down like bats, gravity actually helps stretch the bread, maintaining its cloud-like lightness.
A genius solution to a tricky problem.
We've just witnessed the birth of softness. But Christmas isn't just about sweetbread. It also has that cool, crisp, minty flavor and a satisfying crunch.
Leaving the baking line, we head to a noisier, hotter, and more colorful workshop.
Welcome to the world of candy canes!
If Panettone was a game of microbiology, then candy canes are a game of chemistry and extreme temperatures. Everything starts simply: sugar, corn syrup, and water. But don't let appearances deceive you. This mixture is boiling at 150 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, liquid sugar is stickier than glue and hotter than lava.
Any carelessness from a worker would lead to serious accidents.
When poured onto the cooling table, the sugar mass looks like liquid amber.
At this point, peppermint oil is added.
The scent is so strong it can make your eyes water instantly if you stand too close.
This is the most visually satisfying stage, the pulling machine. Initially, the candy mass is amber yellow.
The audio features the rhythmic sounds of a candy pulling machine, including stretching and folding noise, accompanied by mechanical.
The color is changing. It gradually turns into a shimmering, pearly white.
This isn't bleach or chemicals.
The machine is kneading millions of microscopic air bubbles into the candy.
It's the air that changes light refraction, creating the white color, and more importantly, making the candy crisp instead of rock hard.
Skip this step, and you'll break your teeth eating the candy.
Candy canes wouldn't be complete without red stripes.
But how do they get them so perfectly even?
They don't draw them. Separate red candy strips are prepared and applied along this massive 50-kilogram white candy mass.
It looks like a giant log.
The magic of physics happens when this candy mass goes through the shrinking machine. From a 30-centimeter diameter, it's stretched, getting smaller and smaller, until it's only the size of a pinky finger. The red stripes remain in place, just shrinking proportionally. A perfect geometric similarity.
And here's the final challenge: forming the J shape.
The candy moves at rocket speed.
The cutting machine must slice each stick with precision.
At that exact moment, the candy is still warm.
A mechanical robotic arm grabs the end of the candy stick and bends it in a flash. This is a race against every second. If the candy is too hot, it will be distorted. If the candy cools down by just a few degrees, it will shatter when bent. This machine must be calibrated daily to cope with air humidity. A masterpiece of precision engineering. From tiny microorganisms in the dough to cold, steel robotic arms. From the patience of 3 days of dough fermentation to the speed of cutting 500 candy canes per minute.
All this complexity, noise, and chaos is ultimately encapsulated in the peaceful gift boxes under your Christmas tree.
The food industry isn't just about producing food. It's where human intelligence multiplies joy for millions. Were you more impressed by the fluffy Panettone process or the mesmerizing candy cane pulling process?
Let me know in the comments below.
If you like discovering strange production processes like these, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to your channel name.
And now, the next video on screen will take you to an even crazier chocolate factory.
See you there.
Here, the river of Panettone flows strong, a testament to the meticulous care taken by engineers like her, ensuring every cake is perfect.
Once cooled, the candy canes are meticulously stacked in their thousands, a symphony of crimson and white ready for the final stage.
Behold, the blueprint for the automated candy cane bender. A symphony of precision engineering.
Welcome to the Factory of Dreams, a place where imagination meets engineering, where every sweet desire is crafted with precision.
As we gently pull it apart, the golden, airy crumb reveals itself, showcasing the intricate network that defines this classic bake.
At the heart of every great panettone is the lievito madre, a delicate yet powerful organism constantly working, constantly alive. Deep within the mother dough, a microscopic ballet unfolds. These vibrant yeast cells are consuming. The secret to true panettone lies in the mother dough, a living culture demanding absolute precision in every gram.
Maintaining the perfect balance of warmth and moisture is critical, and as you can see, the culture is thriving.
Here we see the mother dough awaken. A time-lapse reveals the intricate process as the yeast begins to work its magic, doubling in size.
As the mother dough bakes, the alcohol molecules begin their delicate ascent, leaving behind the rich flavors we desire.
The temperature is critical. We're losing the mother dough. Increase coolant flow now.
The madre, the living heart of the panettone, demands constant vigilance. If the temperature rises too high, the entire batch could be lost.
And then, the culmination of weeks of careful nurturing. The mother dough,
Here, science meets tradition. The dough is transformed by blades moving faster than the eye can see, yet with absolute precision. The transformation begins. With a gentle, circular motion, the machine guides the dough.
This is the secret to its strength. A delicate yet resilient armor woven from golden butter and egg.
It is here, within this searing inferno, that the true transformation begins. Using advanced laser technology, the internal structure is meticulously mapped, ensuring the perfect rise every time.
The skewering mechanism engages, a critical step in the authentic Panettone process, known simply as the inversion.
In this vast inversion array, the loaves hang suspended, a critical step perfected by the engineers.
Once inverted, gravity begins its gentle work, stretching the gluten structure.
A seamless blend of culinary worlds, where the gentle warmth of baking gives way to the rapid crystallization of candy.
Few ever witnessed the molten heart of the process, a turbulent sea of caramelizing sugar bubbling at extreme temperatures.
Here, the raw sugar begins its transformation. It's a delicate, dangerous dance between heat.
A perfect, unbroken sheet of pure amber. The secret to the finest candy cane lies in this delicate pour.
Observe the aeration process. The powerful arms rhythmically pull the mixture, creating the perfect texture for our signature candy canes.
This is where the magic happens. By repeatedly stretching and folding the molten sugar, air is incorporated.
This mesmerizing stage is where the candy gains its signature lightness and brilliant white shimmer.
The difference is clear. While the left remains dense and solid, the aeration process introduces thousands of
Here, the molten sugar is transformed. Pulled and stretched with precision, the deep red develops the sheen that makes every candy cane sparkle.
The secret to the perfect candy cane lies in the precision of the stripes. Each red ribbon must be carefully placed.
This mesmerizing process allows us to stretch the candy into incredibly thin strands, maintaining the vibrant stripe.
Here we see the meticulous process. Even at this velocity, the precision of the candy cane line remains absolute.
The macro lens captures the moment of truth. The metallic fingers close with perfect precision around the fragile crystal structure.
Precise control is everything. Here, the humidity must remain exactly at 65.4%, ensuring perfection.
A true masterpiece of tradition and flavor.
meticulously crafted and beautifully presented for your holiday table.
Truly a season of wonder. Each gift a testament to the magic of the holidays, delivered with care.
A moment of pure, unadulterated joy, crafted by dedication and care.
Notice the delicate steam rising from the perfectly baked center. This is the unmistakable sign of a truly authentic, cinematic panettone. Look at the remarkable crispness and shine of these vibrant candy canes, crafted with precision for the perfect holiday treat. Which process amazed you more? Leave a comment.
Don't miss out on future episodes. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to your channel name for more cinematic stories.
Looking for more sweet stories? Click here to explore the wondrous world of chocolate.
A delicate balance of tradition and technology. This cinematic ballet of machinery ensures a delicate balance of tradition and technology. This cinematic ballet of machinery ensures.
From the precise bake of the panettone to the perfect twist of the candy cane, these engineers work in harmony with the machines.